Penguin EasyBrine is the answer to all of your brine making needs. Our fully automatic, low-maintenance brine maker is economical and easy to use. Just add salt and it makes 3,000 gallons of brine per hour. When the salt is used up, the EasyBrine will signal operators to add more. Brine is then circulated until proper salinity is reached. The brine making will continue automatically until salt is again used up or storage containers are full. With the Penguin EasyBrine, you'll never struggle with brine production again. The Penguin EasyBrine is a fully automatic system controlled by an industrial programmable logic controller. The PLC monitors brine levels in the hopper and storage tanks, salinity level, and truck fill demands to create, store, and dispense brine automatically. It also monitors outdoor temperature to recirculate brine and prevent freezing at low temperatures. Brine maker functions are accessible through the large touchscreen, which provides a graphical representation of brine maker operations in real time, as well as sensor status. Added for the 2018 model are help screens and initial charge and calibration routines that will ensure that proper steps are taken whenever maintenance is required. The US spec electric drive motor is a 208 or 480 volt three-phase motor with 15 horsepower output that can be replaced with a similar European spec motor for operations outside of the United States. The 20 gallon per minute load sense pump is quiet and reliable. It has a self-cleaning sliding spool bleed-off valve which provides reliable load sensing and requires little maintenance. Because all pumps are hydraulically driven, there is no need for dangerous high voltage near extremely conductive brine. All switches and sensors outside the hydraulic power unit are 12 or 24 volt DC, providing safety for operators and maintenance technicians. The hydraulic manifold is located outside the PLC box, making all valves accessible for maintenance and adjustment, as well as preventing hydraulic fluid from coming into contact with the electronics. The fourth position in the manifold has been left empty to be used to drive an additional motor if needed. Hydraulic fluid temperature is monitored to make sure the unit doesn't overheat. The heavy gauge stainless steel hopper and frame provide outstanding corrosion resistance and durability. The improved hopper design integrates a baffle inside the hopper that makes a secondary sump tank unnecessary for salinity and water level monitoring. The previously external floats have been relocated behind the baffle. The upper float senses maximum liquid level, the lower senses the minimum required for recirculation and salt fill activities. All pipe thread connections in the brine plumbing have been replaced with flange fittings to eliminate leaks. The hopper can be raised in order to efficiently remove insolubles that may build up during brine making operations. The speed of this video has been increased in the interest of brevity, but the hopper can be raised and lowered in just under 2 minutes. All brine pumps are hydraulically driven stainless steel units that feature silicone carbide shaft seals, which provide 4 times the life of ceramic and flange ports for 0 leaks. The recirculation pump pulls concentrated brine from the clean well and pushes it through spray bars in the bottom of the hopper to reach proper brine concentration. The spray bars direct water from the water tap blending valve up through undissolved salt. The stirring action that results dissolves salt, bringing brine up to the proper salinity quickly, and ensures that brine moving through the baffle remains fully saturated until the salt charge is exhausted. When more water is needed, it is added to the concentrated recirculating brine through the electric tap water blending valve. Blending incoming water with brine before it enters the hopper ensures that the brine hoses are filled with partially saturated brine to prevent freezing, and that proper salinity is reached more quickly and maintained while adding fresh water. The transfer pump is automatically activated when brine is at the proper salinity to offload brine into the storage tanks. It will continue transferring until storage is full or salinity drops below the minimum desired level. A 150 gallon per minute hydraulically powered stainless steel truck fill pump is also included and can be controlled through the remote switch box or from the PLC touchscreen without interruption of brine making operations. Remote switch boxes are provided for hopper cleanout and truck fill operations. They can be placed where the functions are used to allow for direct monitoring by the operator. All of these features at an economical price make the Penguin EasyBrine the obvious choice for your brine production needs. Drop us a line today for a quote.